What's going on, everybody? I'm your host, the Carolina Collector. Before I begin, I want to say thank you so much to each and every single one of you, friends, family, neighbors, YouTube viewers, subscribers, supporters, eBay customers, coffee donors, one and all. Thank you so much for your continued support. If you like what you see and you enjoy the content, I'd appreciate it if you would subscribe. Hit the bell to receive notifications. Hit that thumbs up button. Of course, comment in the comments section below. If you want to help to support the channel, check out my eBay store, the Carolina Collector 001, where I'm selling baseball cards and various other items. I've actually diversified my eBay store a little bit because, unfortunately, with sports cards around this time of the year, it's a little difficult to sell any baseball cards. So I have been selling random items from time to time, and I am trying to downsize my personal collection. So thank you so much to those that have been supporting my eBay store and continue to support my eBay store. Also, I want to thank one of my donors, Big Mama, who donated again to the channel, who's been a regular donor. Thank you so much. If you want to donate to the channel, click on my coffee link. The description box is below for that. I'll take you right to my coffee link. But Big Mama's been a big time donator to the channel, so I want to give credit where credit is due when that happens. So thank you. This is a video I didn't think I was going to have to make, but eventually I can no longer stay silent about this particular issue, because quite frankly I can't figure out why this is happening. Now, this channel is mostly a collector's channel. Hats, jerseys, toys, things like that. Baseball cards, sneakers, just about anything and everything that I personally enjoy and many of you personally enjoy. I mean, I'm not in a Pokemon or any of that stuff, but I enjoy the old school stuff and I enjoy the new school stuff to a point, you know what I mean? You can't be spending all your money. I mean, I still got tons of stuff yet to review on the channel. My God, my backlog is huge. You have no idea, folks. And I have a good time doing it. Now, my channel's very stripped down for those that are new to it. This is the background. I don't have a fancy studio. If I do toy reviews, it's over on my kitchen counter right there. I do everything right from my home. I'm a one-man army, basically, with my eBay store. And up until this point, it's been fairly successful. But because of the PSA shutdown, what's going on with President Trump and his tariffs, Walmart now finally has come around and started to lower their prices. I saw a news report about this recently, but gas prices are out of control. The tariffs are out of control. People are not spending money. Down here in the South, we've had a consistent heat wave of 90 degrees and more. You got the war in Israel and Iran. You got the conflict going on between Russia and Ukraine. There's so much crap going on out there that, people are now under pressure and they're not spending disposable income, so to speak, and I can't blame them. I am no Darkside Phil or Jeremy Hambley, and if you've been watching what's been happening with those two characters, oh boy, the internet has really come after them, especially with Jeremy Hambley not being honest. Unlike Jeremy Hambley, I will show the paperwork because that is my business license and all my information right there. I have nothing to hide, folks. I'm very transparent about what I do. And if I fuck something up, I come right here on camera and I let you know, hey, I fucked up on the shipping, I overcharged this, I'm not feeling good, I got personal issues. That's what the YouTube shorts are for, and that's what this channel is for when it comes to my eBay store. But otherwise, it's been a smashing success. I got my 100% feedback rating. Again, I got well over 3,000 items sold with over 2,000 positive feedbacks. And it's been a little tough to try to get some sales going again. I'm experimenting with completely promoting my entire eBay store. I still think I have like a little over 200 items to promote at the time I'm making this video. So it's been a little bit of a struggle. I think most of you understand where I'm coming from. Like even last night I did a live stream. This is the Cara Dune Black Series action figure that I already had packed up and measured and weighed. I just had to print out the shipping label. And of course I don't want to dox my customer, but there you go. It's ready to go. And I'm selling my excess stuff here. Like I have an Easton Z2K that's brand new in its wrapper. This is the one that I have open that I put the lizard skin on the grip for myself. But I have an extra one and I haven't gone to the cage in a while, so I don't want a bat that's going to be sitting there. I don't want things that are going to be sitting there that either don't fit me or I'm never going to use again. The reason I bought that Cara Dune figure in the first place is because Gina Carano played that role, just like the Harrison Bucker jersey I currently have on sale over at my eBay store. You know, because of all the attacks against people like Harrison Bucker and Gina Carano and many others who are outspoken politically, I bought that stuff as a big, you know, go fuck yourself to the left. But after a while, it gets old. And that's why you see my MAGA hats for sale. You know, and I've kind of got tired of the whole political discourse. I am still very opinionated. I still will talk about certain things, but I am not thrilled with what's happening with the Trump administration. I'm sorry. And rest in peace, Lindsey Graham, by the way. Since I am in North Carolina, I will give him an air of respect. Though I really didn't agree with his swaying in the wind politics. You know, he just goes wherever the wind took him, past tense, I should say. But I'm not going to wish ill on the man. But, you know, I'm just not thrilled with Trump these days. He's really been disappointing lately, and he just toots his own horn, and I got sick and tired of it, and I jumped ship. But that's not the point. I don't want to get into politics. Even though there are different sectors of my channel, I got my YouTube shorts, I have my video reviews, I got my live streams, and I got my community posts. And all four sectors of my YouTube channel have 4 different viewing bases. And sometimes they intertwine with each other. And I appreciate, you know, the same people usually show up to my live streams. And the live streams basically are meant for me not just to vent and talk about things I got clogging up my brain, you know, but a lot of you can relate to that. And a lot of us are on the same page, and you don't want to hear the same bullshit over and over again. And, you know, I'm pretty much an open book with a lot of stuff, you know, and I know a lot of you kind of like seek refuge, so to speak, though I'm nobody. I'm not going to pat myself on the back. I'm just a schmuck that wears baseball hats and collects sneakers and toys, you know what I mean? I'm not a spokesman, not a community leader. I'm not trying to be any of that stuff. I'm just a regular dude that's very outspoken. But, and I appreciate, I always get the same viewers coming back. And the channel is approaching 1,700 subscribers. Thank you all kindly for that. But if there's one issue that has been plaguing this channel, and I have now applied a second time, is the fact that this channel still has never been monetized since its inception. And I have well surpassed the minimum requirements for monetization. I had to apply for AdSense now a second time because the application lapsed. What the fuck, YouTube? I mean, not for nothing. I have no community guideline strikes. I have no copyright strikes. I tried to dabble in AI for a little bit. I think there's maybe like 3 or 4 YouTube shorts that I created myself. But then I immediately got negative feedback. Oh, this is AI. It's junk. It's crap. And I'm like, you know what? I better stop, because now YouTube's policy on AI is very strict these days. You know, and I actually got an email if I want to suppress any videos that are using my likeness, which I just may do, because, as you know, I've been personally attacked on this channel quite a bit. You know, and it gets tiring to have to constantly fight this stuff off. So if there's something automated that will help me to preserve my likeness, you know, and my family and all that kind of stuff, hey man, I'm all for it. But the big problem with me being on this platform is my channel is still not monetized. I have no explanation. I have no idea. There's no rhyme or reason to this. And I have been fighting with YouTube through whatever channels are available to me to see what the hell is going on. And I keep getting the same stupid fucking automatic responses. Oh, well, we're looking into it. Oh, you know, it takes over 30 days in some cases, and blah, blah, blah. It's a stroke job. It's all AI bullshit. It's all automated bullshit. You can't get a human being to give you a simple, direct answer. That's why I'm completely against AI and all this other nonsense. That's why I don't use AI in my videos. As a matter of fact, this channel is completely stripped down. If you don't find me sitting here on my chair, you can't sit in a chair, you sit on your chair. So I sit on my chair in front of my desk here in my home, or I'm sitting back there making my YouTube videos. Or maybe I even do stuff outside, either by, you know, our beautiful pool where I live, or out on my patio, or outside by the creek, or around my friends, or in my vehicle. You all know that. You know, I'm not the greatest content creator. I'm very stripped down, very straightforward. What you see is what you get. There's no magic, no mysticism, except for the YouTube editing. and that sort of thing. But there's nothing to it with this channel. You know, some videos are a hit, some videos are a miss. It happens. You know, I'm not the greatest content creator in the world, and I know that, and I admit that. I say that. People got fancy offices and fancy backdrops and all this. I don't want that kind of stuff. I really don't. I'm not going to do jump edits and all that weird stuff. But you know, I like to keep it simple and straightforward, and I think, you know, my audience appreciates that. Sorry if I don't cater to certain people. There are going to be people that don't like me. That's part of the internet, unfortunately. It is what it is. But you keep rolling with the punches. But I have no explanation as to why this channel is not monetized. And I don't understand, because YouTube's terms of service are so vague. I have well surpassed the 1,000 subscriber mark a long time ago. Like I said, we're pushing 1,700 subs at this point. I think at latest count, the exact number at the time I'm making this video is 1,672, I believe, and it's been steadily growing because of just organic growth. And then, of course, I've passed the viewer count, which I believe is like 5,000 views or some crazy number like that. So I don't know. I don't get it. I don't understand why. Why is this channel not monetized? And the sickening part is that when I watch my own videos, when I log off of my account and I watch my channel organically, there are ads running on a lot of my videos. What the fuck? I'm not getting any revenue for that. Why? Hello, YouTube. Hello. What the hell is going on, YouTube? That's rightfully my money. Even if it's 10 cents. I put the work in, and they're profiting off of me. That's why I have an eBay store. That's why I have the coffee link now. I'm trying everything that I can to supplement my income. As many of you know, I'm not going to repeat my story. I'm going to give you the very abridged version of this. I did a 13-year career in Plumbers Local 1 as a union member, did a 5-year apprenticeship. Unfortunately, because I went to that World Trade Center in 2001 from 9/12 to 9/16, I got all screwed up health-wise, got the PTSD thing and yada yada, and it put me out of work permanently, unfortunately, as a result of that, because of the things I still deal with to this day. So I'm on a fixed income. You know, and after many years of fighting with these people to take care of me, and God bless the brothers and sisters that are out there who are still fighting the good fight. My fight has long since been over. You know, it used to be a huge part of my life. I only bring it up for the sake of discussion. But I started a small business in my home selling baseball cards and other stuff. And now I got the coffee link to get donations to supplement my income. And it's been huge for me. It's been a huge help because it takes a lot of that stress off of me financially. But now with the way things are going and people's mistrust in Trump and what's going on, people are they're not spending money like they were. My eBay store is almost at a complete standstill because of what's going on out there. Because the 4th of July weekend just passed. We are in vacation time. It is the summer. It is hot. People's energy costs are going up. People are traveling. The kids are out of school. You know, I get all of that stuff. I cannot force people to spend money. I am no Dark Side Phil. I am no Jeremy Hamley. I will not browbeat my audience. You gotta buy. You have to buy. F you people. You know, and all. They do that. I don't do that. You folks know that. I try to be a little bit more cordial, a little bit more business-like. You know, not exactly the wild child that I used to be when I was much younger, you know. And I try to be more professional about this kind of stuff. But, you know, in reality, you know, all of us as eBay sellers are taking a huge hit right now, at least the smaller ones like myself. Maybe even some of the bigger ones, because the content I've been watching has been pretty frightening. That, you know, people are having to do all sorts of things. Now, I've started promoting all my listings on eBay. I think I still have like another 200 listings to promote, and it's been a slow, gradual increase, but it's costing me 15% per sale because I'm promoting with an extra 2% on top of the 13% that eBay requires, plus taxes and fees. So you can imagine, like, you know, that's a chunk of change. You know, and I rely on that for my income, or at least a chunk of my income. And if I'm not making money, I'm going to get into trouble. But, you know, I'm having to tap into resources now I didn't want to tap into, and, you know, it's becoming a little stressful behind the scenes, I have to admit, which is why I stopped ordering things and stopped buying baseball cards. Because, you know, if you are wise enough, if you understand these hobbies, it's getting more and more expensive. Whether you're buying baseball cards, Transformers, sneakers, or whatever it is. I've had to put a screeching halt on things. I do have, I think, another 4 pre-orders. There's no such thing as pre. You have to order it or you don't order it. Pre-orders in proper English. Rest in peace, George Carlin, for teaching me what proper English is. I have put my reservation in for, I think, another 3 or 4 Transformers, and that's it. I still have a backlog of things, and plus I have stuff in my personal collection I like to review. So there's still plenty of stuff to review here. It's just getting around to it because I do have a personal life. But the problem behind all of this coming here on YouTube, unfortunately, is I am not monetized, and I want to know why. I have no idea why. I have no answers. I've been trying to get in touch with YouTube by whatever channels are available to me, and I keep getting the same stupid answers. I get no answer because everything's automated and everything is automatic with their AI system. I can't get a human being to answer me. And if I do, it's some convoluted bullshit that just they regurgitate. Oh, after 30 days, sometimes it takes longer. It's been what, 2 years? 3 years, whatever it is since I've been here on YouTube. I've never been monetized. Got no community guideline strikes, got no copyright strikes, no violations of any kind. So what gives? What's going on here? Yeah, I know I'm not the greatest content creator in the world. I know my YouTube channel is stripped down. My audience seems to appreciate it, especially in the live streams. My live streams seem to be the most successful portion of my YouTube channel because it's unleashed. And there are a lot of people that just want to talk and vent. Or make fun of me, or I make fun of them, or we make fun of politics, or we do talk about hobbies. Like last night kind of ended a little wallflower-ish because what was I doing? Basically pointing the camera on and off at my TV screen watching baseball and soccer highlights because I ran out of things to talk about. But, listen, man, people use those live streams to unplug because they just want to talk with another average Joe. And I try to be as friendly and cordial as I can. You're going to get your trolls. It's going to happen. But after all that, when it comes to the review stuff, it's either a hit or a miss. I get it. That's how it works. Again, I'm not the greatest content creator in the world. Maybe my content sucks. Who knows? But YouTube is running ads on a lot of my videos, the more successful ones. And I'm not receiving a dime. And that is bullshit. What's going on, YouTube? Monetize this channel. I have not received one dime for my hard work. And again, it's easy to make videos on YouTube. Put a camera in a stand, point, click, do all the song and dance and the bells and whistles and all that kind of stuff. Do a little bit of editing. You want to have an intro and an outro, whatever, fine. You want to do fancy edits and jump cuts and all that kind of stuff, fine. You do it how you want. I try to make it simple. But I don't get why this channel is not monetized. It makes absolutely no sense. And YouTube, of course, as incompetent as they are, their terms of service are very vague. You don't know if you're doing something wrong or if you're doing something right. You're not getting paid for it. And again, no community guideline strikes, no copyright strikes, no violations of any kind. It makes no sense. What's going on, YouTube? Hello? Hello, McFly? Hello? Monetize this damn channel. Or give us a simple, direct answer. This Section 230 bullshit is for the birds, too. And why Congress, the fucking Senate and all these people, it just doesn't make sense. We got a House of Representatives and a fucking Senate. Where are they to take care of Section 230? Where's Trump to take care of Section 230? He's mentioned it over the years during his campaigns, and now this is his second term. What's going on, Trump? Huh? Another one of his mega failures to do away with this Section 230. It's bullshit. He should know better. But no, he's got his own, website, fucking Truth Social, whatever it's called. I don't use it because I don't care. Come on, YouTube. Get to it. It's really not fair that ads are running on a lot of my videos and I'm not receiving a dime. And now I've had to apply for AdSense a second time now. What is the excuse? Monetize this channel, YouTube. It's very frustrating. I'm your host, the Carolina Collector. Take care, everybody.